In this video, I'm going to show you how to spot the exact bottom on Bitcoin and crypto. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Altcoin Chief, where we talk about crypto and blockchain. If this is your first time here, I suggest you subscribe and keep your notifications on so you don't miss any crucial content, because we are preparing for the next bull run. So, what is the state of crypto? Are we going to zero? Are we going to 3K? Are we going to 1K Bitcoin? These are the questions that pop up in crypto Twitter and in other crypto places. So looking at the chart of Bitcoin, we have been going pretty much sideways for a good while. We have topped, as we all know, at 69K, and right now we're in a bit of a funny spot at 16K and going sideways. And this is very similar to what we've seen in 2017 when we topped at 20K, and then throughout 2018 we've been going sideways and touching the 6K mark. So what does that tell us? Well, we want to be looking at the entire picture. We want to know when to enter the market. We want to know how to time the market, because many people will tell you that buying at 16K is pretty much similar to buying at 11K, for example. But this is not true. The logic just doesn't add up. So I don't know why people publicize that kind of thinking, because if I had 11K to my name, and if I bought an entire Bitcoin at 11K, I have an entire Bitcoin. Whereas if you buy at 16K, you have around, I want to say, 70% of a Bitcoin. So the gains that you could have made are crippled. In this video, I'm going to show you how to spot the exact bottom on Bitcoin and crypto. So every crisis, every bear market is an opportunity. The biggest fortunes are built during these kinds of periods. So you are in a great spot. If you are learning about crypto right now, or you've just become a part of the crypto space, then this is the best time. You don't want to be going into crypto at these levels, the 60Ks, the all-time highs. Now is the time to build. Now is the time to look at the market and see where the bottom is, because it's very, very close. Why am I saying this? Well, any buy now is probably a good buy, but even among cheap prices, there's the cheaper ones. As we said at the beginning of the video, these changes in price and the timing of your buys is very important, because then that decides how much gains you're going to have in the future. So we are at the point of pretty big bargains when it comes to crypto, but in this video we're going to be focusing on Bitcoin, because that kind of leads the entire market. If Bitcoin's going to bottom, everything's going to bottom, right? So I came across a strategy to buy at the best price, and I'm going to show you how to determine that price based on historic principles. So the base of our strategy is going to be the Bitcoin price that is influenced by halving cycles in first instance, and by global economy context in the second instance. So right now we are at 526 days until the Bitcoin halving, obviously depending on when you watch this video. Second principle of our strategy is going to be S&P 500. And we're using S&P 500 because it's a great way of having an overlook of the global economy. And the third and final principle of our strategy is going to be the fact that in crisis times, people's fear reaches terror and panic levels. So let's focus on the volatility of S&P 500. So S&P is looking like this at the moment. We are at the prices of $3,588 US, and as you can see, we've marked out a few key points at which I think the fear, terror, and panic levels are going to be hit. So when it comes to the actual volatility spikes during these terror and panic levels, here they are. So as you can see, the chart of volatility of S&P 500 is shown in this graph, and we had 2008 crisis, which was the biggest spike. We had a 2020 pandemic when everything was going down in the matter of hours. I can remember that day like it was yesterday. But here you can see the levels at which fear, terror, and panic releases. So volatility is one of our bases. And the bottoms of markets are created exactly during these spikes. These spikes are the best times to get in the market, because this indicates that people are fearful, and you want to be greedy when people are fearful. S&P prices create bottoms during these spikes, and these bottoms used to last for about 8 weeks. So going back to the Bitcoin price, every time Bitcoin price went lower than its realized price, it has set a new higher bottom. BTC price uses to stay below its realized price for a few months, coinciding with 400 to 600 days left to next halving. So the bottoms on Bitcoin are usually between 400 and 600 days left until halving. So when it comes to realized price, this is how we're looking. And as you can see, this chart doesn't really need much explanation. It shows you exactly how it has been doing historically, and it also shows you how we are behaving right now. Can you see any similarities with the past? Because I can see clear ones. So 400 to 600 days left until next halving is around the time of your bottoms. So assuming this, we are in an economic crisis, as you can see, judging by everything that's going around. Dollar has been going up in value against every fiat currency, to be honest. And VIX spikes have not happened yet, but we are not far. So we are waiting for the panic mode, especially in the S&P 500, because that's going to be an indicator of us being very close to the Bitcoin bottom. So, judging by this and judging by everything we said so far, the worst is still to come. And if you've been following the crypto space, there is many crypto companies going under. Exchanges are going under left and right. FTX has been declared bankrupt. Same happened with Celsius. We had the Luna collapse. So there's so many collapses in the crypto space lately. It seems that everyone is going under. But judging by the overall economic state, worse is still to come, unfortunately. So before I'm going to tell you exactly when the Bitcoin price is going to bottom, I want to quickly tell you about 2 things that you should do if you are in crypto and you haven't done so already. I think the very first thing you need to do is buy yourself a ledger, which is a hardware wallet. This is going to protect you against the things that have been happening in the crypto space for the past few months. All of these centralized exchanges are going under and people are losing money. People are losing their crypto. Everything that they had on their exchanges that went down will not be recovered, most probably. So get yourself a ledger. Link to that is in the description of that video. Using that link, you're going to get some discount on your ledger. So go ahead and invest in your safety, because without security in crypto, you're not going to get far. People are out there to scam you. People are out there to even create exchanges, and you know, when they go under, your crypto is lost. So having a hardware wallet is, I think, key. Use the link in the description. Another thing, if you are a trader, if you want to trade crypto using leverage or without leverage, and if you want to trade crypto, I do recommend using decentralized exchanges. Why? Same reason. You don't want your coins on exchanges. If you want to trade, there are ways of trading on the likes of GMX, for example, which is one of the leading perpetual decentralized exchanges available. And again, there's a link in the description that's going to give you 15% off fees. And with GMX, you hold your keys when you leverage trade. So check it out. Use the link in the description to get yourself 15% off fees. And please do use decentralized options when it comes to anything in crypto. Crypto was designed to remove middlemen, and centralized exchanges, these people are adding middlemen. So it's a crazy world out there. Everyone's going bankrupt. Don't let yourself lose your coins. Don't lose your stack. So let's go back to our strategy for spotting the exact bottom on Bitcoin. So currently we are, as we said, 526 days away from the Bitcoin halving. And based on our strategy, based on what we said in this video so far, we are pretty much halfway through the 400 to 600 days to halving ratio of spotting the Bitcoin bottom. So where is our cutoff date? Well, it will be around the third week of February 2023. That will be the time when we are around 400 days away from the halving, and I reckon end of February is one of the best times you can buy Bitcoin and scale into Bitcoin based on everything that we've said so far. So key takeaways that are gonna help you find the exact bottom are panic levels on S&P 500. These are around, 2,850 to 3,000 is a panic mode, 3,200 is a terror, and 3,400 is fear. We are getting close to those prices. And if we hit those levels, this is when you want to start DCAing into crypto and into Bitcoin, any large altcoins, because this will indicate that the bottom is in. Another thing that you want to be looking out for is the cutoff date of 400 days away from the halving. Around the time of third week of February, this is your time. You have to look at the price, you have to look at what happened in the crypto space, but I reckon taking these two things into account will give you the exact bottom. So plan A is start buying as soon as VIX spikes to terror/panic levels between now and third week of February. This is around 8 weeks. That's gonna give you a nice DCA. And plan B, if spikes don't occur by that time, start buying on the third week of February. DCA for a few days, few weeks, while the price is still below realized price on Bitcoin. This is a very good time to accumulate. So these two things are going to give you the exact bottom. And I don't know where the exact bottom will be. It can be anywhere. People are throwing many numbers around crypto Twitter and other places as well. But if I had to guess, and as always, this is not financial advice, I think judging by what's happening in the crypto space with all the bankruptcies, all the companies going under, I think the contagion from that is still to come. Right now we're sitting at 16K. I think that's very similar to what happened here in 2018. I think 6K was the time when many people were saying, we're going to bounce off any time now. And then we had a collapse all the way to the 3,000 levels. So right now, if I had to guess, I think 1,100. I think 11,000. Around 11,000 mark is the price which we will see based on all the liquidations and all the big companies going under. I think 11k is the place to watch. I'm not saying it can go lower, because it can, but until then, until that happens, nobody can tell you the exact price. Let me know how you're trading this market. Let me know if you think the Bitcoin bottom is in already, because that's what you might think. And if so, please tell me why you think so in the comment section below. And also, do not lose the faith in crypto. Crypto is here to stay, and Bitcoin will rise like it always has, and we will see those gains again. This will be us again one more time. So don't lose your faith in crypto. We are very close to the bottom now. Fear levels are gonna rise, unfortunately, but we will go through with a bang. Crypto will be back. This is it for today. I will see you in the next one.